Hey y'all. Not y'all. Oh wait, let me see. Let me turn this. Wait. Hold on. Okay, this is a little fucked up. Okay, oh, it's fine. It's fine. We move. Y'all can still see, and then I'm gonna fix it like when I upload it. I'm gonna do a reading on Oliver Tree and Takey. Takey, fuck these niggas up. Bow, bow, bow. I don't really know too much about Oliver Tree. All I know is that he dated Melanie Martinez. And all I knew is that maybe I shouldn't say this because he's newly departed. But like that nigga, I don't know. It's just he seems like the type that'll just irritate the hell out of me. Like, I don't know. I just don't really necessarily like boys or men like him. Like the very immature and edgy type. I don't know. But um he seems to have matured. So when I watched his his video where he was explaining how his album wasn't coming out, Atlantic Records did not want to, sure. You don't have to ask. Um so people are saying that 2 months ago in April, when he exposed Atlantic Records, that's what caused him to pass away this month. We gonna see, child. I don't like this setup. I don't like this. Um, I don't really like this. You're welcome. You're welcome, sure. Um, okay. See, I should have had this ready before I turn on this damn camera. Forgive me. Okay. So, for my first question about Oliver Tree, I'm going to ask, what is the energy prior to his death? So, what was the energy? What was Oliver Tree's energy prior to his death? The singer or the musician, artist Oliver Tree, what was his energy prior to his death? We have, wait, might as well just put it right here. We have the biting retribution, the piranhas in the reverse. We have solitude, a raven in the reverse. Then we have, hold on, let me, okay, so these are all reversed. Let me fix these. Two more. Thanks for the hearts. If I don't like, hi, if I don't like respond to your guys' comment, it's because like I'm reading, okay? So don't, you know, feel like I'm ignoring you. Ooh, okay. I think that his energy prior to his death, I do feel like something, I do feel like he felt like something was going to happen. And very much so, it could have been death. And I honestly feel like, let me turn this off. This girl, shut up. Um, thanks for the hearts. Um, I lost my train of thought. I think he was warned, and honestly, it could have been because speaking out against Atlantic Records. Um, people were warning him about, you know, what could have happened. And I think that people were even advising him, like, not to go out of the country. Not even necessarily so go on a plane. It's more so, like, don't go out of the country, is what, you know, people were mostly warning him about. There's 20 people. Oh, for real? Oh, shit. I didn't even know. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. He also may have been with a girlfriend or a love interest as well. Or he was planning on going to, I think he was like on like some sort of trip with his significant other. Like, I feel like he was spending time with a significant other of his, as to why he was in Brazil in the first place. Somebody warned him, y'all, about, you know, and even it could have even been with his mother too, since we have the mother's touch card here. But also, you see, we have this grave. Oh wait, y'all can't see that shit, huh? Wait. Girl, like, get it together. Hold on. Y'all see, we have this grave. And then the card is unfinished business. Yeah, this is not funny, but I honestly feel like he knew he was going to, it was in his mind, but he wasn't like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. I think people were warning him. I think at least 3 people. And he may have been watched as well. Like, he may have been watched, but see, he didn't really care with the optimism card here. He didn't really care. It wasn't, he wasn't, you know, moving in fear. He wasn't. It was more so just like, well, whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? So the energy prior to his death, it was very much so giving, I'm gonna just continue to live my life, you know, like it is what it is. Like, you know, yeah, he understands, like, you know, the industry game, politics, and, you know, having to be careful and watch what you say. But it's like, maybe, y'all, maybe he hasn't really matured, because his energy is giving very much so like, who cares? Like, who cares? Like, well, um, my next question was going to be like, you know, like, did Atlantic Records murder him? We gonna see, child. My next question is, why did Atlantic stop budgeting, stop giving Oliver Tree a budget. Why did Atlantic Records stop giving Oliver Tree a budget? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. The Moon card. Okay, so I don't know who else is signed to that label. I know it's a big label. It wasn't his time to release yet. It wasn't his time. Also, something about his responsibility here on Oliver Tree's part. And something about responsibility. It's like, I don't know if like he wanted creative control, or I don't know if he wasn't being like, he wasn't doing what he was told. Like, I don't know. But also, if he must have had creative control, like his label saying if he must have creative control, it's not time yet. It's not time. Y'all, I think he was phasing out anyway, though. That's the thing. And I think that he was getting very antsy because he felt that. He felt that the label was slowly trying to get rid of him. That's why he got a little antsy. And that's why he got a little impulsive. Not even. I don't even think it was impulsiveness. It was just like he was fed up, y'all. He was fed up. And he felt like his label was playing in his face. That's why he was like, you know what? I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you. You know? And it's like, well... So, I think that his label, one of the reasons why his label wasn't giving him a budget was because, well, for one, I mean, his suspicions were right. His label was slowly trying to get rid of him. But I think eventually, I think they were going to let up and give him some money. I think so. If they may have was going to renegotiate his contract or something, or something was going to be renegotiated in order for him to get more budgeting or to get more money from them. But he didn't want to wait. And to be honest with you, looking at this energy, I understand why he wouldn't want to wait. To be honest. Hold on. Let me fix this. Because I don't really like this damn setup at all. I don't like this. It's better. I can't even see. Hold on. Yeah, anyways. This actually feels very, I think that his death could have been avoided. It could have been. And I didn't even get to the question of, oh, like, did his label kill him? This is kind of sad. My next question is, was his helicopter in Rio de Janeiro tampered with? Like, did somebody, like, bother, like, the helicopter mechanics or something? Like, was the helicopter in Rio de Janeiro tampered with? Oh, we have Two of Swords. Y'all, to be honest with you, I don't think so. I think that there was magic. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that if there's foul play when it comes to his death, it was using magic. And specifically they wanted him to like they wanted the helicopter to fall like in water. Honestly, they wanted to cover up his death. And also it was a sacrifice. Yeah, absolutely. With the hanged man. With the hanged man card here. It was. Um but they wanted his death to be like kept a secret. Yeah, with the five of swords here, they wanted it to be kept a secret. It wasn't really supposed to get out, or at least if it got out, um, they wanted it to like they wanted the press to wait a certain time, and also it may have very well that actually may very well be the case. They waited to announce his death actually, but that was for a reason because it was a sacrifice, and they wanted to make sure he was dead. Shall, but why? Like why though? Was was he murdered? Was Olive Tree the two of wands? Was Olive Tree murdered? Yo. Yes. Yes, he was. Yeah. Why though? Let's ask why. Well, at least let's confirm, like, if the reason why is that because he exposed Atlantic records. Was Oliver Tree, did I call him Olive Tree? Was Oliver Tree murdered because he exposed Atlantic records? Was Olive Tree murdered because he exposed Atlantic records? Let me put this out. Oh. This what is it? Oh shit. What is it called? Nag Choppa or whatever the fuck. This damn incense. It it I mean, I get tired of the fragrance like really quickly. Like I get tired of it. I have to say I think sandalwood is my favorite incense. The smell. In regards to the smell. But that one that I just put out, I can't tolerate it for long. Let me put my right fit in the game now. Oh shit, what was my question? I think I asked like, was Oliver Tree murdered because he exposed Atlantic records? We have the Four of Wands. Y'all, I want to say yes. I want to say yes. You want to know why? Honestly, it's because Atlantic Records was like, not now. Not now. Like, you know, everybody is like already looking at the music industry like, you know, in a funny style way. And also, like I said, they needed a sacrifice. And they were like, you know what? I honestly feel like it I think because Oliver opened his mouth, he kind of already had a target on his it made him have a target on his back. I honestly think that if he just kind of took whatever like bullshit that Atlantic was giving him, he would have been he still would have been alive. And I get it, like he's human, right? Everybody is human, and you're not expected to like take like I guess like mistreatment from your label, but it's like I think in times like this, for the sake of preserving your own life, you will kind of take a step back from telling the truth or exposing anything. Also, I think that he was suffering from some health issues too, like already. Like, I don't know, maybe he had like an addiction to like smoking or something, like vaping, like I don't know. I'm seeing like vaping, like smoking, like something with the lungs. Or at least it may not be something serious, but I think like maybe he was like trying to stop smoking or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, honey. How does Atlantic Records feel about us speculating they killed him? Oh, we have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Oh, they like, girl, the cat is out the bag. They don't, honestly, they don't really care. They don't really care. They also feel like that the sacrifice has served its purpose as well with the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, they don't really care. I think the sacrifice was to, um energy harvest. Yeah. And you paying attention to the label, kind of the sacrifice kind of served its purpose. Yeah, y'all, to be honest with you, they don't care. And also they just feel like, we gonna keep trucking. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and then we have the Death card here. Ciao. Honestly, they don't care. And it's like, how many times have labels been accused of, like foul play when it comes to people's deaths? And nothing ever really happens. Like, it's honestly, they don't really care. Atlantic is gonna recover from this. I'm gonna just tell y'all how I see it. Atlantic is gonna continue to recover from this. And they're still gonna be making money. They're still gonna be signing new artists. Like, well, okay, take Keith. Take Keith. Fucking niggas up. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, so take Keith. I don't know what his cause of death is per se. Let me see if I can look it up really quick. Bow, bow, bow. Wait, y'all. I think my shit is dead. Oh, not yet. Mystical metal. Take Keith. Cause of death. The cause of Grammy-nominated producer Take Keith is currently unknown and pending official biopsy autopsy results. Why can't I talk? Okay, so we don't know the cause of death yet. Y'all, watch them. He died in his Nashville apartment. Watch them say it was an overdose. Watch. Whatever, child. So apparently he died in his apartment. Watch them say it was an overdose. Mark my words. I'm just kidding. They might surprise us, hopefully. Because if they don't, I'm going to be offended. But something tells me with him, you know what, let me not speak too soon. Alright, let's get the energy of Take Keith prior to his passing. The energy of Take Keith, the producer Take Keith, prior to his passing. He was making music. He was making music. He was working on a project. Also, he was feeling very lonely, y'all. He was feeling at a place, lonely. He may have been hanging out with, you know, family. But, oh, see, we have the solitude card here. We have solitude. Yeah, I think... Also, y'all, I feel like... I feel like a woman here, a woman was, trying to set him up, y'all. I don't know. It's like, feels like a, like... See, we have two cards here that I feel like a woman was trying to set him up, y'all. But prior to his passing, he felt kind of lonely. He was making music. He was currently working on a project. And I think I think he was murdered too. I think he was murdered too. Somebody slipped. I think he was offered a drink, and it was from a woman, and they slipped something in his drink. And yeah, but why though? Hold on, let me get the tarot. Hold on, because what the fuck? And y'all, if I'm wrong, well then hell. Wait, shit. Was Take Keith sacrificed? Yes. Yes, he was. See, I still see a woman or like a mother or something. It may not have been a love interest, but it could be like a mother. We have the Empress card here. Or family member. Maybe a family member, y'all. Like, since we did have the family ties card. But I see another woman in his energy, and she has something to do with his passing. And you see all these cups here? It's like, I don't know. It's like something was put like in his drink or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what this is. And here he is, feeling lonely. You see with the Hermit card here. Okay. What was this woman that has something to do that's around Take Keith? Like, that was around Take Keith. Ace of Swords. And the Judgment. How many swords is that? Oh, 7. The full card. I think it may be an X. It might be an X. 1, 2, 3. And or it's somebody, a woman that he's publicly tied to. People know his name. I guess people who follow him, they know her name. People know her name. I don't really necessarily pay attention to this man. I've heard his producer tags on songs. But I never really paid attention to him, so I don't know who this woman is, but people know her name. Whoever this woman is, people know her name. Like, she's known. Like, the public knows her name. And, like, he may have broke ties off with her or something like that. I don't know, y'all. Why did Tay Keith, the producer, why did he get sacrificed? And then we're gonna ask like what the autopsy is gonna say. What are they gonna say his cause of death is? Why did Tay Keith get sacrificed? We have the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands. See, there's a fucking woman. Y'all, like, what the fuck? There's a fucking woman. And does he have kids or something? Okay, I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. But this feels very complex, very layered. I think, okay. I'm finna paint the picture out for y'all. I think whatever woman that this man was fucking with, I think she was a plant. I think that she was working for the industry or whoever the fuck, keeping tabs on him. He fell in love with her. Da 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 da. They may have had a kid together, or they may have had a kid. I don't know. Or he might have a kid here from somebody else. I think that when it comes to the rights to music, kind of like getting rid of the middleman here, which was him. This could have something to do with like, I don't know, like music, like owning rights or something. And also, I think that because this woman, and money too, but the woman's motives here is regarding money. Now, when it comes to the industry, I think it has something to do with like music rights or something. And it's constantly showing up in this man's energy that he was sad. Like, he was heartbroken. He was sad. Like, he felt very defeated. And then we have the Two of Swords here again. Very sad, very defeated. He liked being alone. You know, he felt like he couldn't trust anyone. And he may have been thinking about moving away, like, to a different country or something. Child. Bow, bow, bow. Or it may not haven't even been music. He may have been working on something, like a documentary or something. I don't know. Or he may have also been exposing the industry to, or at least planning to. He was planning on expanding something here, and that's why they got rid of him. I think he was planning on exposing something, and also like, there's this woman here that wanted money. Somebody wanted some money. Maybe if it was maybe a life insurance, you know, a life insurance policy. I don't know. What are they gonna say was his cause of death is on the autopsy? What are they gonna say what are they gonna tell the public that Tay Keith's cause of death is? Say that 5 times fast. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. Y'all, they gonna say something shocking. Like I said, they're probably gonna say, oh, he overdosed on drugs or something like that, or it's like something kind of like semi like embarrassing. Like, for example, say if we didn't know he had an alcohol addiction, right? And then they're gonna say, oh, his cause of death was alcohol related. Like, I don't know, like kidney failure or liver failure or something like that, or kidney failure, whatever the hell. It's like something like that. It's like they're gonna expose something softly that, you know, one of his habits or addictions and whatnot, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, the cause of death is an addiction of his, but it could honestly be drugs or something. It could be drugs or like honestly like self-inflicted baggage here. Maybe they'll say that, you know, he offed himself, or maybe something like drugs or like substance use or something like that. Listen, just know that it's just know that it's a damn lie. Because there's a woman here, she's still popping up, that, you know, is the cause of his death or has something to do with it. Child. Give me this woman's energy. Like, who is this woman? Like, give me her energy as to surrounding the public's knowledge of Takey's death. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Wands. Y'all, she acting like she hurt. And it's the inner circle too. It's the inner circle. She's acting like, oh my God, yes. Like my baby daddy or my boyfriend, like my ex, he passed away. Like, girl, like she's acting like she's hurt. And if they hold a funeral for his ass, she gonna be right there. She gonna be right there. See, the high priestess. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't motherfucking make this shit up. She gonna play dumb. She gonna act like she have nothing to do with it. She gonna act like it was news to her. She gonna act sad. This is ridiculous. And I don't think she's black either. I don't think so. And I could be wrong about that, but see, in this card, this woman, even though I can't see her face, it's not giving black. It's giving like Latina or something. I guess that's a hint as to who this woman is. Y'all, I gotta get off of here because I want to see who the fuck this is that I'm seeing in these cards. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye. Bow, bow, bow.